Hi friends, welcome back to Raising Readers, our online story time from the Alpha Park Public Library. I'm Miss Sarah, and this week we continue our Storytime Alphabet series with the letter H. We have a capital H and a lowercase h, and you make an H in sign language with your hands by doing this. Make a fist and put your thumb on the outside, and then pop out your first two fingers. This is an H. So kind of make your fist, pop out your fingers, but turn your hand so that they stick out. This can be a little tricky because you have to turn your wrist, but give it a try. You might be able to make an H. All right, let's get started with our wake up song. I've got our friend Bear here all ready to go. We just need to pick some body parts to wake up today. What should we wake up, Bear? Got a little fuzzy on your face. Should we wake up our ears? Ears are always good, and they're fun to wiggle because it looks silly. We can wake up our ears. What else should we wake up? Our feet. Ready to wake up your feet again? Get out your toes, get them all stretched out, ready to wiggle. And our shoulders. Let's wiggle our shoulders because that's really fun to shake our whole body. Your shoulders right at the top of your arm. So what did we pick? Ears, feet, and shoulders. Are you ready? Me too. Here we go. Wake up ears, wake up ears, wake up ears and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up ears, wake up ears, wake up and wiggle in the morning. Let's see those toes, everybody. Wake up feet, wake up feet. Wake up feet and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up feet, wake up feet. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Let's find your shoulders up here at the top of your arms. To wiggle your shoulders, you sort of twist your upper body. Let's see your dance moves. Ready? Wake up shoulders, wake up shoulders, wake up shoulders and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up shoulders, wake up shoulders, wake up and wiggle in the morning. Ha ha! Are you awake? Is your body warmed up and ready to play for story time today? I hope so. We are going to get started with our rocking song, a rocking rhyme. And so I snuggle with my bear. You can snuggle with anyone or anything by you, or you can just rock along with us. Here we go. Oh, friends who read together, together, together. Oh, friends who read together will stay friends for sure. Let's read a book together, together, together. Let's read a book together and always be friends. Thanks for your help today, Bear. We are going to do another song. This is one we used to do all the time in our baby laps at Storytime, but we haven't done too much in our online Storytime. I'm going to bring the camera back a little bit because this song uses your hands, and I want you to see my hands. This is called Open Shut Them. Sorry, I'm very wiggly today. Are you feeling wiggly today? I'm having trouble getting situated in my chair and sitting still. And that's okay. We can still wiggle and have story time, right? All right, so we're going to open, shut them, and we're going to try this song through. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Let your hands go, clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. What did you think of that? You can open and shut with just your hands. If you're doing this with a baby, it's a lot easier just to move their whole arm. So you can just take their arms and open, shut them, open, shut them. So let's do that again, and I'll bring Bear back into it with us. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Let your hands go, clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. There's another little part you can do with a tickle where you take your fingers and you say, creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your cheeks. Cover up your little eyes and give a little peek, peekaboo. There's a lot of fun things you can do with that song, and babies. But let's move on to our first H book. Today, H is going to be for hedgehog. We have a few sweet stories about hedgehogs, which we don't have too much around here, unless you've gotten one for a pet. Hedgehogs are a little bit like porcupines in that they have these very sharp hairs called quills that they use for protection. So this first book is Hedgehog Needs a Hug by Jen Betton. I'm going to turn the camera just a little bit more. Here we go. When Hedgehog awoke in his cozy nest, he felt down in the snout and droopy in the prickles. I'll feel better if I get a hug, he thought. Aw, he's not feeling his best today. Maybe a hug will cheer him up. Hedgehog poked his nose into the sunshine and toddled toward Rabbit's grassy den. Rabbit, I need a hug. Will you give me one? He asked. I'm sorry, Hedgehog. Rabbit slowly backed away. I have the sniffles. I am afraid I will give you a cold if I hug you, she said. And hippity-skippity scram, she was gone. Choo! Echoed out of the den. Poor Rabbit, thought Hedgehog. Hedgehog wandered across the clearing to the hollow log where Raccoon slept. Raccoon, I need a hug. Will you give me one? He asked. I'm sorry, Hedgehog. Raccoon ducked back into the shadows. I'm afraid I have the most frightful garbage breath. You don't want to come near me, he exclaimed, and he scampered into the dark of his log. I don't mind garbage breath, called Hedgehog, but Raccoon was gone. Hedgehog trudged over to Turtle's sun-soaked resting spot. Turtle? Remember what it means when there are Z's? Turtle is sleeping. Never mind, said Hedgehog, who sighed and shuffled away. Hedgehog didn't see anyone else to ask. Was there no one who would hug him? Uh-oh. I'm so sorry no one will give you a hug, drawled Fox. Slide slinking over. I'm not afraid of your spines, little Hedgehog. Yeah, I think that's why Hedgehog's having trouble getting a hug. He's prickly and might hurt. I'll even give you a big kiss. Oh, do you think that fox was really going to kiss him? Oh, look, he tried to eat him. And what happened when he tried to eat him? Oh, those pokey hairs got Fox right in the mouth. Hedgehog scurried into the bracken. He shuddered, thinking of Fox's sharp teeth. He was very tired of asking for hugs. Maybe he should just go home. Then Hedgehog heard soft sobs coming from the clearing beyond his bush. What's the matter, Skunk? Hedgehog asked, keeping his distance. No one will give me a hug, and I feel so blue, Skunk said. Is he blue? No, blue just means he feels sad. Hedgehog took a deep breath and tip-patter-patted close to Skunk. I feel blue too, Skunk. I will give you a hug. Skunk looked at Hedgehog's prickles. Then she slowly opened her arms. Very gently, Hedgehog gave her a hug. Aww. And they both felt better. The end. Some days you just need a hug. I'm glad it worked out for Hedgehog and Skunk to both get a hug. All right, here we go. Let's do our next song. Our next song goes to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot, but it's I'm a Little Hedgehog. So I'm a Little Teapot goes, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. But we're going to change it to I'm a little hedgehog, short and round. Here is my smile, here is my frown. When I get scared, I roll around. Just watch me spin across the ground. Did you know that hedgehogs roll into a ball when they get scared? They do. That way, all of their quills stick up and they look very scary. So they, even though they're very small, they roll into a little ball and then their quills stick up. So let's try that again, okay? I'm a little hedgehog, short and round. Here is my smile. Let me see yours. Here is my frown. When I get scared, I roll around. Just watch me spin across the ground. Good job. You could even pretend to be a hedgehog and roll into a ball and spin around on the ground. I have another song where I'd like us to pretend to be hedgehogs. And this is the twist of the teddy bear song. So it's hedgehog, hedgehog, turn around. So Miss Sarah is going to say the words, but I need you to do the movements because I can't show all of my movements on the camera very well, but you can do them. So we're going to sing it. I'm going to sing it 2 times and I want to see if you can do all the moves. Are you ready to try? Okay, stand up. Here we go. You're the hedgehog. Hedgehog, hedgehog, turn around. Hedgehog, hedgehog, touch the ground. Hedgehog, hedgehog, stretch up high. Hedgehog, hedgehog, watch the sky. You stretch your neck and watch the sky. Hedgehog, hedgehog, search down low. Hedgehog, hedgehog, touch your toes. Hedgehog, hedgehog, sit on the ground. Hedgehog, hedgehog, curl up small and round. Can you get into a ball? Can you make your body into a ball? Those are all the moves. So you did it. Let's try it again. I'll go a little faster and let's see if you can do them all. Here we go, hedgehogs. Hedgehog, hedgehog, turn around. Hedgehog, hedgehog, touch the ground. Hedgehog, hedgehog, stretch up high. Hedgehog, hedgehog, watch the sky. Hedgehog, hedgehog, search down low. Hedgehog, hedgehog, touch your toes. Hedgehog, hedgehog, sit on the ground. Hedgehog, hedgehog, curl up small and round. Good work. I see some hedgehog balls out there. Let's read one more story together. This one is called Ouch by, I hope I don't mispronounce the first name, Ragnhild Scammell. Are we all adjusted? We're going to adjust a little bit. It's a big book. Hedgehog had just finished building her winter nest under the old apple tree. Not too large and not too small. Just right for a nice long winter sleep. Suddenly, a juicy red apple landed on her back. Plop! Ouch! Squeaked Hedgehog. She curled into a spiny ball, hoping it would fall off. But when she uncurled, the juicy red apple was still there. Hedgehog tried to squeeze herself and the apple into the beautiful new nest. But could she get in? No, she could not with the apple on her back. The nest was too small. She can't get in there. Oh dear. Squirrel scurrying past with an armful of brown nuts stopped to help. And he pushed and he struggled and he heaved and he tugged. But the juicy red apple stayed where it was. Worse still, 3 of the squirrel's brown nuts got caught in Hedgehog's spines. So now she had a juicy red apple and 3 brown nuts on her back. Oh dear, wailed Hedgehog. Winter is coming and I can't get into my nest. What will I do? Try rolling on your back, snorted Pig. That'll get rid of it all. Hedgehog threw herself on the ground. Her little legs paddled in the air as she twisted and wiggled and rolled. Has it all gone? She asked hopefully, scrambling to her feet. Pig shook his head. No. The juicy red apple and the 3 brown nuts were still there. So were a small green pear and a crumpled brown leaf. Oh dear, sighed Hedgehog, rolling her eyes. But up in the sky, sailing toward Hedgehog, she saw a colorful piece of paper. Bother, she cried. This way and that she ran as fast as she could. This way and that drifted the paper, and landed right on her back between the apple and the 3 brown nuts. It's not fair, cried Hedgehog, who now had a juicy red apple, 3 brown nuts, a small green pear, a crumpled brown leaf, and a colorful piece of paper on her back. I'll never get into my nest. Hedgehog pattered to the pond and gazed at her reflection in the water. Hello, Hedgehog. That's a lot of stuff on your back, croaked Frog. I'm trying to get rid of it, sniffed Hedgehog. Dive, said Frog. That will wash it off. Hedgehog dipped a foot in the murky water and then dived. Splash! Her friends watched Hedgehog bobbing up and down. The juicy red apple, 3 brown nuts, small green pear, crumpled brown leaf, and colorful piece of paper were all still there. So was a pink water lily. Glug, 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 gurgled Hedgehog, as the others heaved her out of the water. She did look funny, but Hedgehog did not find it funny. Stop laughing, she sputtered and stamped her feet on the ground. Where am I going to sleep? Pig and Squirrel looked worried. So did Frog. I do have one last idea, oinked Pig. Squeeze through that hedge over there. That'll brush everything off. So Hedgehog closed her eyes and squeezed herself through the thick leaves. But did it get rid of everything on her back? No, it did not. It was all still there. So were 4 ripe blackberries. And there, staring at her with a great look of surprise, stood Goat. Ooh, cried Goat, you've brought lunch. Help yourself, said Hedgehog. Take it all. Yippee, brayed Goat. Then he picked off and ate the juicy apple, brown nuts, small green pear, and the pink water lily, and the 4 ripe blackberries. For pudding, he ate the paper. The only thing left was the crumpled brown leaf. He just couldn't eat any more. Hurrah! Cried Hedgehog. She felt as light as a feather. Thank you, Goat, she said. Then she ran as fast as her legs could carry her, through the gate, past the pond, across the orchard under the tree, and home to her nest. Hedgehog squeezed into her little nest. It fit her perfectly, and it was the best nest ever. Outside, a cold wind blew another apple off the tree, but it didn't fall on Hedgehog. She was safe in her nest and fast asleep. That is Ouch by Ragnhild Scammell. our book down here. Whew. All right. I hope you enjoyed those hedgehog stories. Today, our song sheet has all of our songs on it. And it has some very nice H words like heart, hat, house, and helicopter. And your craft is this little paper hedgehog. And you are going to practice your scissor skills today. If you can get your fingers into scissors, put your thumb up and pinch your fingers together, you can give this hedgehog some quills. By snipping all along the rough part, you can make your own hedgehog puppet. So that is your craft for today. Let's finish off with, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, stomp your feet, shout, hooray! Hey, hooray starts with H. Hooray. Look at that, another H word. Here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Happy, another H word. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hey, hooray for the letter H. We'll see you next week, boys and girls. Have a good one.